everyone. Welcome back to the Positive Solutions for Life podcast, where we are focused on providing positive solutions to help you transform your mind and body from the inside out. I'm Peggy Meyer, and today we're zooming out to 10,000 feet for a bird's eye view of the crazy world of diets, nutrition programs, and weight loss philosophies. If you've ever felt like you're drowning in advice, which health craze is best for you? Keto, paleo, intermittent fasting, calorie counting, clean eating, juice cleanses. This is the episode for you because guess what? All of them work, but there's a catch. Let's unpack the 5 common themes that almost every program shares and how you can use them to create a sustainable lifestyle, not just a temporary fix. So let's get started. The first one is switching things up can be a good thing. So let's start with this. Sometimes your body gets a little too used to your routine. If you've been eating the same way, doing the same workouts, you'll probably hit a plateau at some point. So it is good to switch things up. Changing your approach or changing your routine is not only challenges your body, it challenges your mind and it keeps things interesting. Have you ever tried something new just because it sounded fun? That same curiosity can spark new motivation with food and movement too. A switch in routine can break a stubborn plateau. It can give your body and your mind a new challenge, and it can keep you from getting bored. The second one is every program works if you work the program. Here's the unfiltered truth. Most weight loss programs do work. The problem? We don't always work them. We don't always work the program. The key is consistency. Whether it's Weight Watchers, Atkins, keto, carnivore, or just tracking everything you eat in a notebook or on an app, if you stick to it, results happen. But here's the caveat. Not every program works for everybody. What works wonders for your best friend might leave you feeling tired, cranky, or totally burnt out. The trick is not just choosing a program, but choosing the program that works best for you. You are the expert of you. Yes, it might take some trial and error, but it is worth it. Knowing what works best for your body is key to filtering out the latest trends and getting the results you want. For me, I know I need variety for some meals. Like I like shakes for breakfast. I have to mix it up for like the different flavors, but my body feels better when I eat dark leafy green salads. And I love red meat and chicken. I like to cook my own meals. I need real food, not prepackaged portions. I struggle with sweets. I like my dark chocolate. Mentally, I rebel when I can't have things. I can't have a food, which means I really want it more. I do better when choosing healthy alternatives. Knowing these things about myself, I can easily choose programs that are a better fit for me and not even consider some, like the cabbage soup diet. No way, I could never stick to that. So the third, common theme that most programs share is the simple math of weight loss. Calories in versus calories out. Now, I'm going to talk science here for a second, so don't worry, but don't worry, I'm going to keep it pretty simple. Weight loss is, at its core, a matter of energy. Calories are just units of energy. The average recommendation is 2,000 calories per day, but that number can vary a lot based on your size, your metabolism, and your activity level. So here's what most people get wrong. We often eat more than 2,000 calories, And we move way less than we think, which means we expend less energy than we think we do. The result? Our bodies store the excess. Yes, that's literally what the body fat is. It's stored energy waiting to be used. There's even a documented case of a medically supervised fast that lasted for a year. Yes, this person went a full year without food. Granted, they had supplements and medical oversight. Extreme? Yes. I mean, this person had, you know, hundreds of pounds to lose. Yes, it is extreme, but it proves that fat is fuel and our body is capable of using it. And we have more energy stored than we think we do. We don't need to eat so much. We have to use up our energy stores in order to see results. We have to use up these energy stores to see results on the scale and our body composition. That is why fasting and low calorie programs can work. But remember, they're tools to jumpstart the progress or break a plateau. They're not long-term solutions, but you have to start somewhere of reducing the calories you take in or expending more energy or a combination of both in order to shrink your body composition and release some of that weight and get a lower number on the scale. Okay, the fourth theme is the type of food matters. Okay, so now we're going to get into the good stuff, what you're actually eating. Yes, calories matter, but 500 calories of vegetables and lean protein is not the same as 500 calories of cookies or potato chips. I know, big surprise. But highly processed, high sugar, low nutrient foods are digested very quickly. They spike the blood sugar, and it leads to cravings and even food addiction. Say hello, sweet tooth, for me. You know, you have a bite of sugar, you process it, you want more, right? And you just get on that cycle. But what about whole foods, especially ones with fiber and protein? They take longer to digest, keeps you full longer, and it uses more energy to break them down. Okay, we just had calories were energy. They have some calories, but it takes more calories to break whole foods down. So your body is literally working harder and burning more energy when you eat real whole foods. Think single ingredient foods, apples, carrots, you know, any type of chicken, meat. I mean, just single ingredient foods. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about whole foods. And think about bright colors on your plate. So vegetables and fruits come in a variety of colors. Clean up your plate, put your plate on and have it brightened up with lots and lots of colors of different vegetables and fruits. And think of high fiber and protein sources. So really, that's your formula for food that fuels and satisfies. Single ingredient foods, bright colors, high fiber, and protein sources, whole foods. Okay, number 5, the last theme between all of these weight loss programs. It has to be sustainable. This might be the most important point. It has to be something you can do long term. Think of it as a lifestyle. Crash diets like the cabbage soup plan, sure, you're going to drop a few pounds fast because you're not really eating a whole lot, but you can't live like that long term. Do you actually know someone that has gone more than a few days or a few weeks on the cabbage soup plan? I don't. If you are really dedicated, maybe, but it's not sustainable. we are going to like other food. And guess what? We are exposed to so much food on a daily basis. So it's really not sustainable to eat just one thing. And what happens when you stop? Often the weight returns because you lost the weight. You didn't release it. You find it again because you start up doing what you did before. And many times you gain more than you lost. So, what's the solution? If you need more structure, start with a program that you can do for at least 2 months. Learn from it. What can you learn? Well, learn what your body likes and how it responds. You don't have to go 2 months if it really doesn't like a program that you're on. Okay. But it takes a couple months because your body regenerates most of its cells every 90 to 100 days. So you have at least 2 months to get results started to kind of figure out how you're feeling. You can also learn portion sizes because a lot of these programs, Weight Watchers, Atkins, they have like a certain amount of food, like points or whatever, that they recommend for you to eat. So we learn about what is an appropriate portion size. We can learn healthy swaps, like Greek yogurt and cottage cheese instead of cream cheese or heavy cream. It takes, it has more nutrients, it has more protein, okay? And it really doesn't taste much different. You can learn healthy additions like adding good quality protein powder in pancakes and waffles and smoothies and in coffee to increase your protein intake. You can learn the difference between physical hunger and perceived hunger, whether that's the seafood diet, seafood and eat it, or other emotional or mental triggers that make you want to eat. So you've gotten through the 2 months. Then you can transition to something else, something more sustainable. But you can just stay on what you're doing if that's working for you. If you're getting in your whole foods, if you're getting in your fiber, if you're learning and you've have figured out your portion sizes and healthy swaps, you might just be able to stay on what you're doing for a lifetime. But this also means you're learning stuff, and this might mean that you're cooking more meals at home so that you know what's actually in your food. You could be weighing your food, this portion size thing. You might be weighing your food on your kitchen scale to know exactly how much you're eating. You don't have to do that forever. You can learn that you can close the kitchen between meals instead of having an open buffet all day long, grazing whenever you walk through. And you might have learned and you might have transitioned that you can find your own natural eating or hunger schedule. When are you the most hungry? I am the most hungry in the mid-afternoon. So if I'm just raging that, then maybe I have to look back. I probably haven't gotten enough protein in that day. But you're learning what food really fuels your body and what your body feels best on. Ultimately, this isn't about dieting. It's about learning your body and creating a lifestyle that helps you feel and function your best. So there you have it. Your 10,000-foot view of releasing weight in a healthy, sustainable, and personalized way. Remember, variety can break plateaus. Any program works if you work it. Calories count, but so does quality. Whole foods win every time, and sustainability is the secret sauce. So if you've got something out of this episode, please share it with a friend, leave a review, and leave a comment or message me to give me your biggest takeaway. I love hearing what you think, and don't forget, your journey is yours. You're not behind, you're right on time. You are just where you are meant to be. Until next time, keep taking actions to transform your mind and body into your healthiest, happiest, and best version of yourself. Have a great day.